So the next phase of our build is to basically make up here the mezzanine floor for the kids to sleep in. As you can see, we've had a pretty rough winter with a lot of rain, so I've had to make a makeshift sort of covers just to so the timber won't get so wet. But yeah, that's the job today, is to make a mezzanine. You think this is strong enough? My whole body there. It's a bit of flex, but once we put the plywood on, and then it'll also, in the centre here, it'll be supported by the ceiling. Yeah, I think it'll be strong enough. It does look a little bit on the underkill side, but I've actually run out of timber, but I managed to get off Trade Me, which is similar to eBay, some Oregon, but I have to rip it down 50. So yeah, but it's genuine Oregon. The stuff I've got at the moment is Douglas fir, which is cool. It's like a New Zealand Oregon, same family, but this Oregon here is actually going to be a bit stronger. So yeah, so I'll rip it down and I'll use this for the beams that go above our roof, our ceiling, and the floor for the kids' rooms. We're getting there. I've made up the beams that go this way. I've got a larger beam going here for supporting the end. This is going to be all open in here. So yeah, basically now just whacking it all together. So I found this Sally's, it's actually exterior wood glue, but found it in the shed, use it up and we'll glue it underneath here. We've got 40mm posi drives, get in a market and screw it down. There you go, so we're going to have it so the top of the apex will be up around about 1 metre, 900, hopefully 900, but we'll see how we go, and then it'll taper off to there. Okay, so I'm sitting up here on the mezzanine, the kids' bedroom, and I want to work out how high to make my roof. I didn't want to go over 3.5 metres from the ground. We're allowed 4.5 metres here in New Zealand on the road, but I still want to keep it as low as possible so that we can get under some of the trees and, you know, less windage and what have you. So yeah, now I'm going to work out just how much higher my roof is going to be above me here. So we're 3.4 from the ground at the moment to this level here. I want the kids to be able to sit up, do their art, read their books and things like that. So we don't have to go much higher before the kid would be able to use that room functionally. For me to sit here, 940. So 900 mils would be plenty for the kids. So yeah, I'll make it 900 from the top of the mezzanine to the underside of the ceiling. So there's the first truss, so to speak, gable end, and then we've got a number to do here to this point, and then the pitch is going to change at that point. I decided to rip down some more of this Oregon to use as my trusses. It's just got a better grain, and I think it'll be just that much more stronger and lighter. Being up on the top there will make all the difference. Okay, so we're going to actually build the wall between the two rooms first, and then that'll give me something better to put the trusses on top of. So yeah, put that together first. There you go, look at that, just like that, eh? So the idea of this wall is to also hold the floor up. It's well screwed to the mezzanine here, and it'll be supported by the roof itself. So it's one step. Next step is more trusses. Okay, so I've cut all my truss pieces. Not that you can call it much of a truss, it's just really a hunk of timber there, isn't it? But cut them all and they'll all go through here. So that's the next step. Watch your head on those clamps, eh? They're just there temporarily.
I can actually sit up on this.
Yeah.
Me too.
Not like your other room,
And I
eh?
can also stand up in this.
And look, Dad, I'm not tall enough.
I can also stand up in this.
Yep, that's gonna be covered. Ooh, that reminds me, can we have a little hole of plastic where we can look out of the top of?
That'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it?
Please?
Can we? Please?
Can we?
Please?
Shall we make you a skylight
Yes.
that you can pop your head through?
Wait,
Yeah.
Daddy, but when we're going
Like a
somewhere...
dome piece, like right here.
Okay, so we're all set to put the trusses on. We've taken the tarpaulin off. I've got these timbers here just to help hold the truss while it hasn't got a roof on it, so to speak. So that's all ready to go. Yeah, so the tape measures just decided to give up the ghost, but our first measurement here is 600 centres here. 600. you go, wrapped. Got my so-called trusses on. Pretty happy with how it went, just before the rain came.
Down.
Yeah.
That's a little awning. That little like deck.
Yeah, it's a little landing so they can sort themselves out before they go into the room. Yeah.
Awesome.
I don't know how they're going to get up there yet, but
Well, we talked about a rock wall or
we did, but I don't know where we're going to put it just yet. We'll sort that out once we...
I reckon here, rock wall.
Yeah, we
Or-
could. They could do a wall up here, eh? And then it's not a very big hatch though, that. If you know what I mean.
Oh, yeah.
Hatch to get in there, but it could work. Either that or they got to climb up here and then climb across here and then in there. Hey.
Yeah, make it hard for them.
Yeah. So I've knocked off work pretty early today, and I'm going to carry on with the roof here. You can see I've already put in some of the nogs here to hold the ridge in. But yeah, I've got to carry on with nogs down the side here. We've got some in here, but we've got to go through here to enable fixing one for the underside for the ply, but also for the roofing to go on the top. I can't wait to get the roof on. This tarpaulin's done really well, but it's starting to get a few holes in it. And my makeshift waterproofing here is not going to last much longer. Middle of winter here at the moment. So yeah, it would be awesome to get this all closed in so we can start working on the inside. So I'm going to get into it before the kids get home. And I love this Oregon. Seems a shame to rip it down and use it for nogs and what have you, but it's just so light but strong. It's just awesome. Plenty of glue oozing out everywhere, but we'll trim that up. So yeah, that gives me fixings for my ceiling. So ceiling fixings to this corner here, but also it'll act like a purlin. I'll show you a bit more about that later. I brought the kitchen chair in because as I'm doing my nogs, this area here has got to be a window, but we also want like a dining table fold out. So I just got to work out where to put these nogs to create the window. So we all want to be able to look out. I'm quite tall compared to my wife and the kids and what have you. So I'm looking at this, and I want the window to be lower than the standard nog that I've got here. So studs, another word for them, studs. Our kitchen table is 700 mils to the underside of it. I think we could go to 900. If we went 900 to the... If we went 900 and then dwanged that out, nogged that out, studded that out, I think that'll be sweet. Okay, so all my mini nogs are in. We've got a window going in this area here, so I will frame that up a bit better later, but we put a stud in there to support the apex. So we're getting there. I'm now looking at measuring up what we need for the cladding and the roofing. So there's all my measurements for the roof, some of the cladding and the flashings. Pretty cool. We're up to the next stage now, so thanks so much for watching yet again. Hope you're enjoying it, and stay tuned for the next one when we start putting the roof on, making the roof and putting it on. That's going to be pretty cool.